Hey there, my name's Kollin Barnes. Kollin with a K, if that helps you remember. So the purpose of this speech is to give a brief history of kind of myself, where I came from, and also a rough outline I have for my life in the future. So the past 2 years of my life, I'm 20 years old. Past 2 years have kind of been the most formative, so that's kind of where I'm going to focus on the attention of this speech. So I'll focus on the events that led me to where I am today, who I am today, and also where I plan to go. So it was from February of 2017 to would have been July 2017. I was working as a corrections officer. I worked there for about 6 months, and that taught me more about life than any classroom probably could. It wasn't the most positive of environments. Obviously, I had moved out right after high school. That November of 2016 is when I moved out, and was basically just kind of looking for money, and they were paying a lot. So at 18 years old, that's when I ended up working at a maximum security prison here in Nebraska. Worked for NDCS. Made about $17.98 an hour there. So it's kind of funny. I went from very, very unhappy and borderline mental instability with $8K in my bank account to about being a broke student and being happier than I've ever been in my life, which is where I'm at now. So I think it was a combination of kind of living on my own, because I was 100% by myself, and then the mandatory overtime, which was about 16 hours. So I would work third shift from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., and then I'd get held over from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. I had from 2 p.m. to 10, or I guess 9:40 technically, to do what I had to do, shower, sleep, and do all that stuff. So it had a lot more long-lasting effects on me than I really thought, like mood swings, insomnia, nightmares. I really wasn't able to eat like I could. I remember a specific scenario going to McDonald's. Used to smash on 10 pieces, and I ate four and almost threw up. I was full for some reason. So I eventually kind of opened up to my mom about the self-medication and kind of the mood swings and other stuff going on, and got to the doctor. I think I'm on 10 milligrams of Lexapro now, but literally night and day difference after I moved back home and started school. I started EMT in October of 2017. I started here at SCC, and then right now, excuse me, I work as an EMT at Midwest, and I also volunteer at Wahoo. Midwest Medical is a transport service, so it's more driving, I guess, than anything. Then for BLS, basic life support calls, I'll get actual patient contact. But Wahoo is where I get the 911 experience, and I absolutely love it. I'm in paramedic school now, and I couldn't be happier. I really feel like I found my niche, and I'm good at it. I absolutely love it. My ultimate goal is actually CRNA, which stands for Registered Nurse Anesthetist. It pronunciation kind of varies, but CRNA, it's going to be about, I have to hop over to nursing school, so that'll be about 2 years. Hop over to nursing school, then I need about 2 years ICU experience, intensive care unit, so kind of taking care of patients on ventilators and stuff like that. And then I am going to do CRNA school, which is pretty competitive, kind of hard to get into, and that's about 3 years total, and then making 175 to about 200K a year for some pretty laid-back hours, and absolutely loving what I do. So in conclusion, I have my handy-dandy stethoscope here. Use this fairly often, listening to lung sounds, heart murmurs, a bunch of things like that. So I have personally grown in both confidence and humility, which is kind of ironic. Very thankful for everyone in my life, and also the opportunities and the determination that I've been blessed with. Sorry, that word was extremely hard for me to get out of my lungs, apparently. I'm extremely excited for my future. I really, truly am. As much as the prison and self-medication, that kind of phase of my life sucked, I've actually kind of learned to have more love for that calling as opposed to hate, because the way I see it, without him, I wouldn't be the man I am today. So very thankful for that, and I am also thankful for you taking time to listen to my speech, and have a great rest of the day or night whenever you're listening to this too. Thanks.